Update! And it's been another week. Thank you, Chris, for doing last week's update. There are several things I want to talk to you about today. First of all, let's update you on the Platoon of Power Squadron. It's a show we do occasionally here. It's weird that it comes out so rarely, because I feel like I work on it all the time. I am halfway through editing the rough cut, no effects, no sound effects, all that stuff. So far, I'm on page 33 of 67, so I'm almost halfway through. It's looking awesome. It's going swimmingly. The Shorty Awards. Many of you came out and voted for me in the web show category. Thank you so much. Although, many of you may have experienced a problem with the link. That was my fault. I have fixed the problem with the link. It's the top link in the Dubes again today. All of your votes kept me in the top 15 for a really long time, but now all these other shows are showing up, and we dropped to 16, and 17, the Skyrim Chronicles or something, they're a couple votes away. So if you feel like helping me out, if you click on that link, it'll take you to the page that actually has the I vote PoPS Jake Jarvi for this, so that you don't have to like look anything up and just write why you vote for me. Click. Vote, it'll tweet it, and I'll get more votes. Thank you. As for the writing tutorial a couple weeks ago, I got a bunch of comments that said check out Celtics, or Celtics, however you want to pronounce it. It's CELTX.com. This screenwriting software is free. There's paying options, of course, and some of those options make it sound worthwhile, but I've got the free version currently, and it's really, really awesome. It formats the screenplay for you. But on top of that, like if you're writing with writing partners, you have your own little online page and you can share documents and write back and forth right on the web there in the document. Awesome. I wish we had been using that for episode 7. Chris wrote episode 7 on Word and I made my corrections in the Word doc and we had to keep messing with the page spacing and everything, like every edit we made. So Celtics would have helped out a lot. And then once you have your script written, they have all these awesome pre-production tools that are going to be totally helpful. And I think I'm probably going to write the rest of the series on Celtics, just because you can go through and tag the script with everything that you need. The tagging process takes a little long, but it's comprehensive, you know? And you can go through and make sure you have everything you need. Then you can export production lists of those, and they have a scheduling calendar right in there. So you just drag a day to the calendar, and all the stuff is transferred. It's amazing. Thank you all who recommended it. Other things that are cool that are going on March 9th, there is a thing in Chicago called the Sci-Fi Spectacular. It's this movie marathon where if you, I gotta buy my tickets. For like 25 bucks, you get a ticket to the festival and you can watch all the movies all day. And one of the movies that they're showing is Dark Crystal. One of them's In the Mouth of Madness. And there's gonna be a couple awesome like cult classic movies with the directors being present. And in between stuff, they're gonna show shorts and everything. And one of the things they're gonna show on the big screen is Intro to PoPS in 77 Seconds trailer, as like a trailer to the series. I cannot wait for this thing. I think it's going to be so fun. I love movie marathoning. So there's a link to the Sci-Fi Spectacular Facebook page in the Dubes. Speaking of marathons, any of you who followed Chris's link to 40 Quarters last week may recognize Phil, who is Mr. 40 Quarters over there, as the guy who did the night marathon with me. No, Phil, no! So, you have seen him before. This week I have a question for you, and it is about YouTube. It's about how they've changed it. Because for me, I would like to load up YouTube and it take me straight to my subscriptions like it used to. That is how I used YouTube, and that is why they changed it. They have one of the most used search engines ever. People are looking for stuff on YouTube all the time. That's power. They needed to direct their traffic. This is all conjecture, mind you. I haven't talked to anybody about this. This is just what I've been thinking about. So that new homepage thing, they can direct traffic wherever they want, based on what you watch, but they can also slip stuff in there and be like, oh yeah, we can get you in front of everybody, which is very smart business model. However, it has made me log into YouTube less. I don't know why. Like, that is crazy. Has the new layout affected your relationship with YouTube? If so, how? Do you basically just use it like you used to? Do you log in, go to subscriptions, go to uploads, and like review it like you used to, just with 2 extra steps? Another thing that bothers me is that it doesn't tell me when I have comments right on my front page, which was huge for me. Like, I would always just boom, boom, check it out. Do I have comments? Has any of my subscriptions uploaded anything? You know, check out. Now I have to go subscriptions, uploads, then I have to go up to my inbox and check all that stuff out. I have found myself logging into YouTube probably about 3/4 of the time as much as I used to. So I was wondering, has the new layout affected your relationship with YouTube and your interaction with it, or not? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to keep working on PoPS. Check out that Sci-Fi Spectacular thing if you want, and if you live in Chicago, of course. I can't wait for it. That's the PoPS logo, and I will see you next week.